Okay. Hey Sammy, how you doing? I can just see you there. You good? Just get myself a quick drink. I need at least something. How you doing? That's why I'm not on screen at the moment. Where is my glass that I used before? I think it was that. Oh damn. I have no snacks left apart from cereal. I'll have to get that later on before I start watching food YouTube again. Otherwise I will be hangry. But yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. I'm gonna be doing more of the resort, hopefully getting it lit today. And seeing what else we can do. Hopefully it'll get done. It all depends. Okay, yeah, so, literally just getting set up and getting ready to do this. So it's gonna be fun, hopefully. I'm just adding some extra lights into certain areas, and then it's literally just going through and seeing what little bits need to be done. I know I need to put MTT posters up because people were on about this previously, so I need to do that. There are a couple of other things here and there. I also found that MTT's theme may or may not have come from Cucumber Quest. It was something that I saw previously, so that's interesting. But yeah, we got this going on here. I spent ages last night just like trying to figure this out because it was annoying the living daylights out of me, and then I was like, I'll just go for it and see what happens. So it's gonna be a case of same thing here, just like messing around with it and seeing what works and what doesn't. Looking good. Thank you very much. Like I said, there may be small things that I miss out on, but those will be put in the final build. I just want this to be kind of done. You know, it's been taking quite a long time, so we'll just see. I love the way we don't even see that light there from that angle, but it's like, it's all good. These kind of lights you do actually get in real life because I've got some. I was like, I can either do the strip lights or I can do these. So I was like, I'll just do these. That can't be over there. So let's... I love the way you can't even see them, but they're there if they need to be. How long have you been doing this? A couple of days. Good couple of days. I've been like slowly building it up and figuring out problems and like working on things. Little pieces here and there that I need to do. But apart from that, it's looking pretty nice. I need to do the doors there, which I think I might make the same. The whole project, like over a year. Over a year. And that's, I mean, it's taken almost a year to get all the voice lines. And I still need some, so it's one of those of I'm trying to get hold of people. because some people have seemingly just vanished when they need to do lines, and then there are other people that are still due for sending me lines. It's crazy. Like, I know some people are really happy because they got their stuff done early, but it's like, yeah, I know there was some that were done really early, and that's great and everything, but shouldn't kind of gloat about it too much. You know, not until stuff has actually been done. I'm gonna copy these, because I need these on the other side. I'll switch them to here. This is gonna be good. Because, oh, and I just realized I'm not on yet. Hang on, I just also realized I need to go check something. Just a moment. That moment where I totally forgot. Just BRB. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, I didn't have my VTuber model up because I was away. I forgot to bring it back, and then I'm gonna have to do it now. There I am. I'm back. Whew. I love we come back to Flowey Steam, and I'm like, I'm back. Yeah, magic indeed. I'm actually hoping, because these have reflective properties, that... Yeah, there we go. It reflects the front there. And also shows through the outside too. Which is cool. So cool. What I need to do is put reflective properties in the water as well. But I want to just quickly go to waterfall, because I need to figure out what the effect is for the water again that we did. Where is it? Scene 1 for waterfall. There it is. I need to take the water shader from waterfall and just pop it into MTT so I can get the water ripples on the bottom of the statue. Because if I don't do that, it's not going to look convincing. I love the way I had to, like, wait for that to all load, and because it can't find the textures, it's like, no. Right, so it works there. And it's a mix shader. It's a mix shader here, and we just go shading. Oh, crap. Right, so... believe it was wall EX, right? Yeah, there we go. There's fake caustics. So if I take that, will it carry fake caustics across? Because that would be really nice of it. And then all I have to do is put a node with it, and it'll work. Not a node, an empty, sorry. If I do this, I'm not going to save that for obvious reasons. The idea is I take MTT here, and we give him, well, it says fountain stone. I'll do fountain stone EX, right? And then the idea is this is going to be a completely new material that allows me to mess around a little bit. So we can go like shading, delete that, paste everything, and hope that, yep, there we go. Missing data block, thought so. Right, so I need to load up waterfall again, and I need to literally find out where the heck the caustics go. Wall, shading, and then if we go here to value and we open that, all of this controls the caustics. So if I take that and we make sure we keep an eye on the vector there at 50, frame 50 there. If I take that and copy it, put that in fake caustics. Actually, I might just be able to delete that section of waterfall and just do, hang on. Got a bet right here. We take waterfall. We put the caustics. We just like delete everything here, right? Absolutely everything goes. Just bam. It just entire hierarchy, right? And somebody in the comments somewhere will be like, dude, what the hell? Why did you just delete everything, right? The reason why is because we can play this smart. We take the wall shader here, so water wall EX, right? That actually has that attached to it, and then we'll just save that. So we'll do new scene, fake caustics, sample cube, and then we just go file, save copy. It's important it's a copy. Caustics, cube, blend file, right? And then we just go clean up, file, save copy, caustics cube, and then I make sure I come off that real quick. So we do this. Then what I do is bring this in, see if I've got like a VFX thing here. If I don't, then I don't. I think I do. Reference file, geometry. No, I don't. So we'll do VFX here. So we'll do VFX, right? We'll bring caustics cube in here, and what we've actually done is told it to take fake caustics and bring it in here on a cube. Realized there were two other things that shouldn't have brought in there, but it's fine. Right, the sample cube itself should have the material on, and it should already be working. Yep, there we go. Now all I need to do is change the material from waterfall. So for instance, we've got here, let's do stone, bam, right? And then automatically we've got some sort of like effect going on. So just do this as fountain, water, oh no, water, fountain, EX, right? And then all I need to do is match the values of the other fountain material. Sammy says, it's still organizing my DeviantArt stash. I have not been on DA in a while. Like the funny part is, for like ages, I just did not bother with it. Oh. Everything looks so detailed, says Spam Chromite. Thank you very much! I'm trying to get it to look even more detailed, so you're just turning up at a good time. Right, that is 0.45 in roughness. And then, what's the rest? The emissions, there's a color ramp on them for obvious reasons. So the whole deal with this now is if I do this, should eventually have an effect on it, which we might not be able to see. Is that because I've turned the metallic off? Nope. Arson says hi. Hello. Thank you very much for saying hi. Right, so. Let's see, emissions on a color ramp there, which is fine. What I need to do is try and control that. So like emission strength on fake caustics to no. I've messed it up some way, I just can't remember. It's a boon that the actual game has simple style. Seeing it in 3D makes all those maps come to life without deviating from the style, so it's peak. I try and keep it as close to the original as possible for obvious reasons, because I absolutely adore the original game. Like, if anything, this is how I imagined it when I played it. You know, so it's just like getting that vision out for everybody else is going to be super cool. Is that even working anymore? Okay, fake caustics has an issue with it now. That needs to be addressed. I need to now go into fake caustics here and append fake caustics cube. And the reason for this is so I can actually tell, or try and tell what's gone on, because trying to do this effect was a little bit awkward in Morphball, and it took like a good month or so to get it to work, and as you can see, it's kind of working here, right? I just need to figure out what I've done wrong. I have a feeling it's one of the other materials that I've linked in here. If I change that to... There we go. So that's that. Now the question is, why was it messed up? If I do bump... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so the bump is off. Right, we'll work back from here. We have it on metal, and we have the roughness so crazy, so it's 0.45. Right, and then compared to the actual, where's the fountain? The actual fountain has 0 metal. If I go here like this, right? And I bring the metal down. Okay, that's fine. So that's not interfering with anything. Now it's just a case of trying to get this to work. I often say since they're in the credits, they're going to say hi every time. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to double check about that because I know I have it down as a note still. I'm just going to make damn well sure. Because I know I have to update the credits quite a bit recently for all the assets that I've borrowed. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put that in now. Special thanks. There we go. Fasten's at the top next to Plotline Plus, Dorked, Floral Pikmin, Fleur Marigold, No Chocolate, Rev. Oh, basically all the big sort of people at the top of the list, mid-shore then. I love how faithfully you stay to the original. I just, it wouldn't be good if it looked different, you know. It sounds terrible of me to say that because I know a lot of people have their own like interpretations of Undertale and stuff. I just figure that that this would be a good way of doing it. There we go. So let's do that, and then the bump strength is at 0.2. And then we got water fountain EX, right? And then the whole thing, hinges upon the fact that I need, what is it? It's an object. First room controller. Trying to remember how I do this. It's applied to an object, and then the object needs to be specified, I think. Let's see. Ah, those are the controllers, but I only need one of them. So if I do that, There we go. There we go. Now I just need to, one, change the, what is it? Change the scale to 10 maybe? Yeah, because of how small the water is, or even maybe 5 or 6 will do. Nice caustics. Yeah, these are totally fake, but they work. Whenever this project debuts, I'll haunt Toby if he doesn't do a retweet. I mean, I don't want it. I don't want anyone to be nasty to Toby, but it's gonna be cool if Toby actually sees it and likes it, because I know he gets freaked out by projects and stuff. So it's like I don't want him to get freaked out by it. I just want him to enjoy it, you know. Same goes for like if Temmie sees it. Right, so let's do, what is it, mesh. It's gonna be UV sphere. Oh no, nah, I just realized that's not right. Fake caustics. Add, oh, delete that. Fake caustics, and it's an empty that I need. I need a empty sphere, and the reason for this is because we can play around with empty spheres easier. And the idea is that I can then change the distance on this, and only stuff around near this will get affected by it, which is really cool. And again, thanks to Bakers from the Undernet for this. Caustics controller node. Right, and then what we do is we link this into the material. So for instance, the material here, where we've got that set up in here, we link that now, and I think around that, within a certain distance, should be good. If I do 0.1 or 0, 1, 2, where's that? I'm trying to remember the, let's try 1 and -1. Oh, -5. There was a way of controlling this. I'm trying to remember it. There's the Voronoi texture, that's where it multiplies. Color ramps, there's the multiply. Okay, so maybe it's just because the controller node is a bit too close, let's see. Nope, that's weird. It should work based off that. I think they're too big on the surface. Yeah, I need to match it. Toriel's eyes shining in the background. Yeah, Toriel, I've explained it before, but the way that this works is essentially explained with like magic. The way it works is that like Toriel and all the Dreamers and some of the other characters as well have eyes that have adapted with magic to see in the underground, because obviously it's not all going to be properly lit. So yeah, basically when they're in dark situations, they glow. And that sounds like I'm pulling something completely out of my imagination, but it was one of those things where it actually made sense for some of the scenes where things were dark, and when I'd make the characters' eyes glow, they'd look a lot better. No, so it was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Oh. Why is that not working with that? Because that should work based off that Cortex controller node. And then we just go... Because what that should do is it should start fading as the node goes further away. Hang on. See if it actually does it at all here. I just keep moving it. Oh. Yeah, why is it not working? This is what happens when you bring something over from another file and it is just slightly goosed. And by that I mean it's slightly messed up. Like the effect is working, but not totally, and it's weird. Because it should. If I do that instead. Oh jeez. I do that. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. That's because of that controller that I had for the other area. If I... Maybe I'm not getting anywhere. Normally I just take chunks out of stuff and then mess around with it. It should work, but... Okay, so that adds, obviously. Minus 1 and 1 for... That maximum 1, minus... Is it minus 1? Let's see if... I just messed around with numbers here to see if anything works, but it doesn't seem to be. Which sucks because I know this works. I'm gonna have to figure it out at some other point. Let's just do this. Restart from where we were, and I'll do that later on because that's the whole idea, is to just get as much of this done as possible. It's more like a pop instead of a fade. Yeah, in Waterfall it works. I see that makes sense. After all time in the underground, it adapt to dim lights, like the dark part beyond Waterfall. The other way I looked at it was like, for instance, again, in dark rooms where it was hard for me to try and light Toriel's face because there were no lights near her, her face would look terrible. But like, just having the eyes glow was really kind of cool and almost looked menacing when she's got like certain facial expressions on. So it makes the bit in the basement of the ruins a lot more frightening for Frisk, because like, Frisk has just seen this person like look after them really nicely and everything, and there are subtle hints to like her eye shine or her eye glow, where depending on where she is and how much lighting there is in the scene, the eyes will adjust to it. So that was really cool to do, but like in the basement, because it's a lot darker, obviously her eyes glow a lot more in the same color that her sprite is. So yeah, it makes her look a little bit more menacing when she's like, "Get out of my basement, will you?" No. I'm gonna try lights here now, like properly. I'll just try and get the lighting done. Obviously the caustics didn't work for the time being. Let's do some point lights here and just see if we can get this stuff to work. When's the cheese pull, says John. Funny enough, I had a Philly cheesesteak the other day and I was expecting a large cheese pull and it just never happened. I was upset by the lack of cheese pull. Oh no. Okay, so that can't be done there. If I do radius of like 1 because of how that is affected, so I need to... From Subway, says John. Yeah, I ended up getting a sub. I end up doing that a little bit if we need stuff real quick. Oh. You ain't getting cheese pull from them. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get one because of the mozzarella on it, but apparently no. Right, so I want to have the lighting be just good enough. I'm also probably gonna have to edit the bump maps and everything. But I want the lighting to be just good enough and in certain areas, and then I can really make it brighter later on. I also realize I've got to continue the lighting from in here that I had before, so we'll just play around with this for a little bit. Especially in areas like this, where we have some like crazy lighting going on in here. I just realized I need that to be purple as well, because it's sticking out at the moment. Where we at here? Wallpaper dining room. But yeah, the idea is to try and hide all these if I can. And potentially... Can we give them shadows? If we give them shadows, the only problem is then everywhere has shadows, which is a bit of a pain. try pulling these ones at the front, and then we'll try... Can't really do more of a radius there. I might actually have to make those different lights. Let's see. So we got this here. I need that to be like 40. Shadows, radius 1, I believe. 0.5. It's just a case of like filling in this area with a little bit of light, while also not like blasting the walls with it too much. Gonna try and do it subtly at the beginning, and then we'll see what we can do as we build it up. Makes me wonder what made Metzon simply make a hotel resort in front of the core itself. You know what's funny? I imagine that the reason Metzon even did this in the first place, primarily, is because he wanted a hot tub or something. I type a lot while listening. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I imagine he wanted like a hot tub or something in Heartland, and was like, oh, I'll just build it right next to the core because the core can power it. You know, it sounds like Mettaton. Ooh. Okay, let's put those two there. Trying to get this lighting just right is going to be super important. And I hope I do, but this main room is going to be a bit of a concern because of how big it is. We shall see. I need to do inside the burger place next. And the burger place is really cool because it has the strip lighting that I'm going to be using outside too. That I actually forgot to do before I started lighting the place. But the strip lights are going to be awesome. Again, these are just like the fill lights. Basically stuff that makes everything ambient and looking pretty nice. Gets the sort of atmosphere going. That's not too bad so far, and then we'll just... It's too dark. Oh, no, I know. Like, I want it to be atmospheric, but at the same time, I don't want it to be too dark. I'm kind of just, like, building it up based off reference that I got before. Like, in here, I want some actual more, like, material and stuff, but... Like this now, this is already looking pretty nice in terms of build-up in lighting. It's like slowly coming together, but lighting itself is weird because it's basically like its own sort of like art form where you'll have somebody that will come in like proper 3D and, or rather for the industry, like if you were doing this for the industry, they'd have somebody that is dedicated to just doing the lighting. It's nuts. There's so much that goes into lighting and trying to get the mood just right, because I want it to have that resort feeling. While also not looking too dark, but not too bright either. Like, just doing these fill lights here at the moment, we're kind of getting there. And then what I want to do here is go a bit crazy and have... I might even need, if I'm doing in front there, I could always do another LED light that drops down there, but what I want to do is something like this, where we do an area light, and we tell it that we want it to be focused and a little bit more intensive. The thing is, the more lights we have, the more complex the scene is, and the more the frame rate drops, but because there's not too many meshes in this, it should hopefully be fine. Okay. The idea for this is going to be a drop light that comes down from up here. That actually looks pretty nice. I just need to make it work. I also need to make sure these lights have some warmth to them, so they're like yellow or whatever, rather than white, because it just looks nicer. What I want to try and do there is have that be just reflecting off there if I can. It's going to look silly if I don't do it right, but the idea is to try and get that sort of a look going, you know, where we... Wait a minute, did I... Oh, I did. Right, I need to take that and duplicate the object and have that be there like that, right? The idea being that if I place that so low, it makes it look as though the light up there is like beaming down onto here. And then we can just make that a little bit bigger. Did you watch GB4 trailer? I did, but I've not done my reaction video to it yet. It's looking really nice. I don't like the voiceover in it. The voiceover in the trailer is pretty interesting, to say the least. Be careful it doesn't do the weird bounce light off the cashier. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I think I still need to check those. Yeah, I can't wait to like have certain bits like this in the actual trailer and stuff. That's gonna be so fun. What I need to do here is... Oh. Bring that down. I just realized, because I've copied the other one, it's messing it up like mad, so I need to not do that. I'll just make a new light, because if I keep linking all the lights together, it'll mess up some of them. Normally I don't even do lighting on stream because it's very temperamental and sometimes you have to kind of stick at it for ages. Like most of this stream, I would not be surprised now if it's literally just me trying to... Oh, what the... Do the lighting. That was weird. I have no clue what did that then. Love the way it's just like, I'm sat here going, oh, okay, I can do this, and then it's just like messing me up every single which way that it can. Dave, you're not completing this. It's like, excuse me? Boom. Right, now all I want to do is shrink it that way. There we go. That'll do. The trailer from 2 months ago for GB4. Oh crap! No, the new trailer for GB4. That's not actually looking too bad, and then I can just... The problem is, if I do that off there, it's not going to work. I might have to get rid of that other one there. That's actually not looking too bad at the moment. Of course, I still need to include the other ambient lights in. But just that alone is Looking real nice. Some of the materials I'll obviously need to change so they're not so intensive, but we're quickly getting somewhere. I mean, look at that. Hey, Destiny. What is GB? Gundam Breaker. It's a game. Let's actually no, I might need to make a copy of that. I'm excited for it. I just don't know when I'll be able to play it. Because I'll be doing this and looking after the kid. I really want to get it. But I also want to get a load of other games, but it's one of those whole things of just finding the time to play everything. It's annoying me as well, because it's like, I could just take like a week off and just play games, but then I'd be like falling behind with animation and stuff. Which would annoy me. If that goes that way? Oh, that's not too bad if I... Nah. I'd prefer it if it was like that. So can we? Like while it would be cool to have it be a sliding door, I feel like playing it safe by having the door open like that is a little bit easier, and then I just need to lower the door here. What's going on? Oh, I see. If I just squish the door just a tiny bit. There we go. That'll work now. And the funny part about it is it's got reflective stuff on the door, so it should technically work. Oh no! No, that's because of those lights, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh no, I can't give everything reflectiveness. There's the only problem with lights in Eevee. You get this sort of setup where if you're reflecting everything, you get these giant floating orbs. And what they are is reflections of where the lights are placed. Which is why you have to be super careful about where you do things. The lobby is going to be... Oh, no. The thing is, I can... If I do them without specular, it won't show up. But if I do them with specular, it will. The problem is, I'm still going to have to do lights in here anyway at some point with specular, because specular affects all of the other surfaces. There will be a way of doing this. There will be a way of doing it. It's going to be awkward, but I can get it done. I need specular lights anyway for like Frisk and Toriel and other characters, so it picks up shiny and things, so that's going to be interesting to try and do. If it has push and pull, it should be a hinge. Yeah, I think you can filter that, but I need to remember to keep the glossy. Yeah, I need a way of having it so that I can get the specular from the lights while not sacrificing the fact that it shows up in the material. Like, was it in the viewport display? No. So it was in like the settings on one of them. I'm using like 3.4 here, I think, or something. But I know in one of them, there was an effect where you could like turn off the reflections and stuff from lights in Eevee. But for the time being, that's going to be an issue. That's going to have to be an issue that I address at some point because it's important that I make sure that I get that done. Otherwise, it's going to really, really mess up everything. Okay. So we need these large ambient lights here. So for this, we're going to ramp it up and put it at like 10. Distance 60. That's fine. Eevee's quite fickle. If it wasn't faster than Cycles with ray tracing being slower. Yeah, that's the thing, like, a lot of people have said to me, like, why are you using, because with ray tracing you could filter those. Yeah, see, the thing is, people are like, why are you using Eevee? And it's like, because I can mock this up and get it done relatively quickly compared to Cycles, where Cycles will take forever. You know, Cycles would arguably look better, I think. Because of the way that it works, but it would take forever to do stuff like this, and I probably wouldn't be able to stream it either. We're slowly getting there with this. These 3 ambients here are helping there. And then maybe if I do another one at the front here. If I put one there, right? That kind of makes that work. The only problem is anything with specular is going to affect stuff. I need more light in here anyway. Too much light there. But at least we're kind of getting there with the whole look of it. It's slowly coming together. What I might actually do is throw these lights down here so it's not as crazy. It's either that or I put individual ones in certain locations. I think if I just do these down here like this might work out in my favor. Hang on. Oh crap. Let's just, we'll put them where all the other lights are first and see how that looks. Yeet Scratcher says, hello again. Hi. Okay, so we got this kind of thing going on at the moment. That's not too bad. Floor's looking a little bit crazy. We're gonna need to like slowly ramp up the lighting in here to make it brighter. As people have said, the brightness is a bit crazy. I'm like trying to get the feel for it now because we're slowly getting there. The thing is, I need to do lighting in the dining room here as well. I figure I take one of the yellow ones and I just paste those on the stage. And then I slowly start dimming them as we get further in here. Oh, that's not actually looking too bad now. It's looking kind of atmospheric. Should be a little bit bright. Oh, I know. I found something. I'm not sure if you can make sense of it. It's playing with the screen space reflection of the glass. Does a copy and paste. You may not be able to do copy and paste in here because of the way I've got it moderated. If you're having issues with it, you can just send me it on the Discord. Hello to anyone that's just showing up. Right. Let's try and get this done. I want these lights to be a little bit more low, so we'll do them like blue. So it sets the mood. while also being soft and kind of subtle with the way that it works. I do 60 there. .5 for that. And then we'll just slowly try and make this look like it does in the game. The reason why it's purple in the game is because it's a low lit environment. Oh geez, did not want that. So if I need it to be like 4 maybe, or 5. And then I can add other ambience in. Because we're going to be having lights from outside as well, from Heartland. But yeah, because the atmospherics, this area normally in game is pretty, well, at least this room in particular is dark, with Sans talking to Frisk. That's why they got the candle. So if I put these, oh crap, not want to do that. Don't know where that other one went that I had and it just kind of goosed, but if I do that, that's not actually looking too bad for in there at least. Maybe if I up that to 6. The radius for like 0.6. And that's 8. 10. No, that's too much. 0.5 for that. How's the result looking? We're getting there. Alright, the guy says to set a non-zero refractional depth for the glass material that adds a reflection plane just in front of the glass, but pointing inwards towards it. Oh, he's like faking it out? I might need to look at that in more detail, because it sounds nuts. I might need to actually duplicate these lights here and just like make them brighter. Let's try. $20 for the middle isn't too bad. And then the sides. Hey, there we go. And then I've yet to do the ones from outside. And then if I want to, I can add the spot lamps that are actually working. Oh, and I just realized I need to have some of these along here. At least one of them, or 2 of them, depending, over here. Let's try 2 of them, 1 there and 1 there. Nah, I like the darkness that's present around the door there. It looks a little bit more moody and ambient. He sets the glass material to SSR depth of 0.1 and then render property surge fading of it to 0.3 enables overscan. It works for his setup at least. Interesting. Okay, so we got this going on. What I want to do here is include a fake light somewhere back there because of how this looks in game. Where is it? So if I have that there, bring that out, bring that up. I'm gonna have to edit so many different parts of these materials because I just noticed what's going on there. Ah, there we go. That's looking better already. Just do yellow there. The idea for this was just to kind of include something like this that would point out and over here to light this up, and then we can just do like, maybe not 96, but at least have some sort of cheat there. And then we can just do this. It kind of camouflages in with the rest of the lighting, and we can just custom distance that. That's not looking too bad now, because that gives that area a little bit more lighting. I need to play around with the floor loads, because the floor looks crazy compared to what I actually want. Main lobbies, kind of getting there. This is kind of getting how I want. Not perfect, but it's definitely getting there. It's just a little bit dark, like people have said. Because trying to up the lighting slowly to make sure that it's not too bright. Like, let's try 16. Oh, that's 196. That's not good. 20? 20 actually doesn't look too bad there. It doesn't look too bright, but not too dark either. Flashbang. Flashbang would have put in like 1 million or something. You know, honestly, I don't mind that too much, but I've still got to do extra lighting around here, so let's, like, there I'm going to deliberately do another one, but it's going to be an effect light. Sometimes I like doing this kind of thing where we take a light like this, and then we just change the distance to like that. We bring it down to about there. And then it gives the emissive there a little bit more of an effect. Especially if we, there we go, because it looks like it's affecting more of the scene then. Thanks, John. Cheers for coming by again as usual. I'm actually liking how this is slowly coming together here at the moment. Got a, do like a red one here for that. That needs to be a bit deeper for the color. I think it might actually. Thing is, it's a statue, so why would it have a light in it? You know, it's kind of weird. I've still got to actually get the water to look good though. It's the same with like this. I've got to do something about that water. A lot of the results for EV faking reflect. There are a lot of results, but I believe that can only work with still renders and not animations. I could always render all of these out as like stills and then put them together as an animation, but that actually works better there if I put that there and then go about here, and then we just do radius of about 0.5 maybe. Okay. No intendo inglés. Okay. Are you gonna get Saturn's and Papyrus's house done? Yeah, after the result. After the result's looking a lot better than what it does at the moment. Oh, there's that issue. Turn off the specular there. Right, what I need to do, I think, in the corners here, is add more of these lights, so like the ambience here, right, the massive ones, and then I need to justify that, and I know what I'm gonna do for it, because just how nicely that lights up the lobby area. Don't say that, it looks like it lights it up a bit too much. The worst part is, because of how I'm trying to light this realistically, some of it looks a little bit unrealistic when I throw stuff like this into the corner and it's so bright. Let's try 10 there. I don't know why, but it looks better to me without that, but then it looks moody as well, and I know I need it to be there. What I might do is try the actual mesh that I want to do, which is literally this one. And just put that hanging from the ceiling in the other areas. So if I take this and see if I can hang it, oh, in the lobby. The idea is to hang them in the corners, and then the corners will be lit up nicely and it'll look cool. And it's another mix of lighting. Like so. Hey, X-Ram! Man, look at the detail. Leave some blinking loop on the statue. Remember I requested an idea of making the statue lights flash. Oh, yeah, I did. I've not seen you in a while, X-Ram. I was literally just thinking about you before, like, no joke. I was like, I've not seen X-Ram in a while. I wonder what they're up to. So again, as usual, it is nice seeing you again. Oh. I'm just trying to work this out at the moment. If I do this in these corners, I do like those lights. They look pretty cool. Oh, VR chat would probably explode. Like, oh. Jen's just checking on the baby upstairs. I guarantee, like, if I want to get these into VR chat, I'm going to have to optimize them heavily. Like, really heavily. The thing is, it can be done in a very smart way. It would just take a while. I originally teamed up with somebody. They were going to be doing segments of Immersiontale in VR chat, and they were also going to be doing character models for me. But something happened and the entire gig just fell through, basically. It didn't end up happening, which was a shame. So I was kind of upset about it, but it's like, it's whatever. So it sucks, but I have no ill will to that person, you know. They're just going through a lot, so. Oh. You could see the project is going good. Hey, Classic! Yeah, it's hot. It really is hot at the moment. Like, even over here, it's hot. So I'm hoping now I can do drop lights in these areas. Oh no, baby's woken up. I'm hoping I can do drop lights in these areas to make them brighter. And then we'll be good. So like, for instance, if I love the way my frame rate is already tanking a little bit here with this area. Not too much, but it's like, excuse me? how many lights have you got in one area? And you still need to remember to save some for your actual character lighting that you're doing. Because some of the character lighting, I have extra, like 4 or 5 lights to make the characters look good. And at the moment, this is looking like I'm going to be using quite a lot. So I need to try and optimize this if possible. That's not actually... That brightens up that area without going crazy. Custom distance. There we go. I did miss your marvelous voice. I think I read that already, but yeah, it's like I was saying to people previously, when you get used to certain people coming by your streams all the time, like when you make a community or whatever, it's just nice seeing those faces come back so you can have something familiar to come back to. So every time when I'm like, oh, I see a familiar face, I'm just like, yeah, this is awesome. That's not looking too bad there right now. That's actually filling in these areas pretty nicely with the same look. Like that looks pretty nice there. Not gonna lie, that's brightened up everything considerably. It might need just a little bit more work, but like between this and then going, like, we're not gonna see in here obviously, but between that and like faking that lighting so it comes out there and then going in here and having these lights be all moody and set up for the stage, which I think I might need one of those lights on the stage just blasting out to kind of give the impression that the light's coming bouncing off there and leaving over here. That's not too bad. And I obviously need to fix the floor. It's mainly just the fountain, really. The fountain looks a little bit weird at the moment. Down there doesn't look too bad. In here doesn't look bad, apart from the front desk there, which I could probably I could probably fake the light there. I can just point like another light there and it'll be fine. Yeah, this isn't... Oh, just realized I need to do that. I need to turn off the specular there. Again. Which, I suppose if it's just the characters, the character lights that get specular, that won't be too bad. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice at the moment. Are there any bathrooms in the resorts, says Joel? No. I think you can do VR worlds with all the work you put into this. I mean, it's going to be funny trying to see if, you know, I can get help putting this in VR, like the entire underground. Classic says, the platform looks super. It's roasting here in the US. There's a cozy feeling about this area. That's what I'm liking at the moment. Like, let's put it this way. If I'm being hypercritical about my own work, then it's only really the statue that looks out of place for me because it looks dark, and maybe the rug. But the rug and the materials on the floor as well look funny. And I might do some reflection on the floor where the tiles are. Apart from that, just fixing up some materials and stuff, it's not actually too bad. Like, give me a sec. Wait, what? The bump is set to 1 there? Hang on, 0.5? 0.1? Okay, that's... might be another one. 0.2, 0.1 for the... Figure out which one this is. Oh, it's the dining room. Let's try main. If I go here, 0.1, that makes it a little bit less obvious and less standing out. Let's try 0.8. Ah, no, 0.08, sorry. There we go. I want it to be subtle because you don't want every single grain of the bump map sticking out. Okay. The wall's looking a little bit better now. The more I add to this, lighting-wise, the crazier it gets. And the same with all the materials. Toil makes everything cozier. What I think I need to do here is blast this center with a downward light here, instead of being crazy. So like, for instance, this light, I'll get rid of that one and I'll just blast the entire area. So it's like a spotlight that goes down, because then it'll light up all the water here and everything. I think that's the only really thing that needs to be done. We still have everything else to do in terms of like making the carpet and everything not look like it's made out of like something crazy. 0.05 for the bump there. What happens if I just take it off? It's hardly noticeable. What I do need to take note of is the fact that there's a bit of specular in it, but... Oh, 0.4 for that. It's not too bad. Spotlight all 4 orbs. The thing is, Sammy says, it was nice chilling, but I'm gonna head out. Have a great rest. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sammy. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So I could do 4 orbs around it, but I want to try and optimize it. Because with each character, normally to try and light them up in this environment and make it look as though they're all decent, or they've all got like a little bit better lighting, what I'll do is I'll attach 4 lights, 1 at each point, and then just alter those so it looks good and looks like everything merges in pretty well. So I need to save as many lights as possible, even though I've used a ton here already. It's either that or I render the background off as a totally separate thing. I love the way you put ripples on the walls. The thing is, the ripples on the walls were unintentional. Like, I've tried making it look like wallpaper, which it kind of does. It's just a case of making it not look like it popped out, like, massively, so... It's like with the floor here, right? When we get away from the floor this distance, it looks crazy, so I need to do, like, 0.2, 0.1, maybe? Because we want that nice look. But we don't want it looking like it's a crazy surface that has massive amounts of bumps in it, like this at the moment, right? It's like 0.1. 0.1 seems to be a nice blend between looking like it's made out of marble or something, or tile. So it's got a nice kind of look to it, but then I need to do that reflective finish on it, which would probably be like 0.2 maybe? No, I'm gonna have to put a reflection plane down underneath it. You plan on leaving the stream of water from the statue to cast a shadow on the ground? Yeah, I need to try and do that a little bit different. I did answer the question about Metaton's name on the fountain. I said I was gonna do that and a bunch of other things later on because of everything else at the moment being a little bit more important. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the... I'm gonna get rid of it for the moment, just because it's annoying me how I did it. Right. Duplicate that. And then we're gonna... I think spotlighting the area might be better. Like this, because I can blend a spotlight in. I can't do that with an area light. Even though an area light apparently gives me some nice, nice stuff going on with shadows. So what I need to do here is do this. Let's see, where'd the cone go? Ah, there it is. Let's... Oh, I totally did not realize that I messed around with the clipping. I need the size of the cone to probably be about there. And then we'll just do like 40, 60 maybe? I think it still needs something there. It's weird. I blend that like so. Classic's message was retracted? Wait, what? You okay there, Classic? What I need to do here is bounce something off the water to make it look better. Hang on. If I go duplicate and then push that down and then do it's kind of working, kind of not. That's because that's metallic as well. The thing is, it does give me a nice reflection there. Why is it black above though? That's what I don't get, is why there's just a black void above. Maybe if I put an actual reflection down on that, that's going to look better. Hang on. If I do, characters, modified geometry. Fountain. Add reflection. I know this is probably going to cause some issues, but we can try it. Oh, you can say you're testing the waters. Oh. The thing is, that works there. And then I've got to do the same with that there. I've got to kind of... I might need to actually do the reflection plane here as... that, and then make it smaller because I don't want to be interfering with anything else. That actually looks real nice though now. Like that looks brighter already. Thing is, I don't know whether that is reflecting too much or not. What the distance? If I do like 0.5 there, no, 0.1, fall off. No, 0.5. Let's try the plane that was underneath. Where I did like a, where is it? Reflection material water? Do I actually need that? Yes, I do. I thought it's kind of like with building model kits and stuff. I thought I would need something that was like a silver to reflect off. So if I do like 0.5 there. Okay, 0.2. Ew, no. Let's try the roughness instead. So 0.2 there. Ew. What is going on there with that? It's messing up all kinds. How about alpha? If I make that a blend and then I alpha it. Okay, so that would control it a little bit. So if I do it like 0.5 there, that makes it look at least a little bit realistic. And then, let's see, reflection plane. Is there a way that I can try and mess around with this a little bit more? .5? Oh no, it has to be like 0.1. Fall off. 2 maybe? Oh. Oh no. Ha, I don't want to be messing around with clipping offsets. Let's just keep it at that. Looks much better with the alpha tone down. Yeah, just the lighting was making it look like flan. That's not too bad so far. I like how that looks at the moment. I just realized I need so no, I don't need anything reflective there. That's not too bad. I just need to potentially like fix that material so it's not going that fast. The roof needs to be fixed for a start, because look at that. 0.1. Ah, that actually fixed everything. It's still got that 3D look to it, but it's not as aggressive. Like, it's all these subtle changes that will really help in the long run. The tables in here look so good. All this stuff looking nice. There's all the cleaning notices and stuff. There's Toby. If found, please contact Papyrus. There's the stage. It's looking pretty much like the actual thing now. The lighting in here actually doesn't look too bad anymore. I don't think I'm gonna do any more to it. Like, say that and then I look at this. Oh, what could I do there with that? The only thing I could think of doing is taking the actual light that I made. Where is it? This one. And just upping the radius. Because if I up the radius, what will happen is it'll look more subtle instead of intense like that. The only problem is messing around with it loads. Hang on. See if I just drag that down. The thing is, I've seen reference where this sort of effect happens, but I feel like I need something in between now. You know, that lights up the roof a little bit more, because the walls seem fine. It's just the roof in those areas. The reference that I had this kind of scene going on where, like, you had these mini lights running across, and then in areas it would go darker, but I'm not too sure about it at the moment. As for the floor, if I just do like, this is gonna be really stupid, right? If I do a giant reflection on the floor, what happens and how bad does it look? Reflection plane, let's see. So I swear I'm almost done here. Apart from, obviously, the outside. VFX. I should have been adding everything to the VFX thing to do with, like, reflection planes and stuff before, but I didn't. Right, so let's just encompass the entire level, right? I have a feeling this is going to be nuts. Do I get any reflections at all on the floor there, or? I get a little bit there. Is it enough that it's going to be worth it? Yes or no? Let's find out. I'm just going to look at a bunch of things here, because these reflections are going to be overlapping each other, and everything's going to go crazy, and oh god, it just looks nice. There's a lot more stuff that needs to be done still. Ah, that was another one that I needed to do. I think I'll just not do that there. I needed another fake light in here, or at least one that was low level for this. What I might do is my other idea, which is literally just taking that and having a strip light run along it. Because in other places that I've seen for the reference, they do that. So if I just like take that and is this a second counter? Yeah. Okay, so if I take that. I do this. And I just go, what was it? I think it was like SX0, no, SY0? There we go. And the reason for that is because then we get a perfect straight line there, right? And then I can take these here, separate that section, delete that, take this, set origin, take it to that, get rid of the counter material, light. I need to optimize the stuff in here as well, so the floor has been waxed. It's at least decent for what it is. Okay. Then we... Oh crap. Bring that down. There we go. Like this. I feel like that'll work if I then put lights coming down off that. That actually looks really cool as well. Oh no, baby's crying. Give me a sec, I'll just go check up on things because she has eczema and it gets to her during the night, which is unfortunate. But there's nothing we can do. Just turn the mic off just a sec. So I'm back. So yeah, I'm gonna unfortunately have to call it there. I need to go look after my daughter. She's suffering lots at the moment, and with me normally doing the night shift looking after her, my partner is absolutely tired at the moment and needs a break, you know, to be able to hopefully get to sleep. So I'm gonna leave it there. We're so close to being done, and then when I come back, hopefully this will be done. But that probably will be like tomorrow or something. I'm not entirely sure, but of course, you know, I've got the other things to attend to, which are obviously important. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I've enjoyed your company yet again. Hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one. I'll post images of this up on the Undernet and elsewhere. So, yeah, I shall see you next time. Thank you very much for keeping me company. It's nice seeing some of you that I've not seen in a while. And yeah, thank you very much. Bye.